Welcome in, guys, to our preview of single NFL Teams 2024 season. We're in the AFC East for the Miami Dolphins, and you know, the last couple of years under Mike McDaniels, you can really see that there's a really culture change in the Dolphins, especially from the days of Brian Flores and him as a head coach compared to Mike McDaniels as a head coach. It's night and day how Mike McDaniels has changed the mindset of the Dolphins, and last year 11-6. In the draft this year, let's talk about who they got in the draft. They drafted Chop Robinson, offensive linebacker. So again, if you're working on that offensive side of the ball, you're working on the trenches, which is a good thing to help Tua, because Tua, it looks like he could be like Tua. You know, people are still up in the air about Tua, but I think he's the guy. I think, again, the offensive line you need some more work on the offensive line. Chop Robinson coming out offensive linebacker is a good addition from Penn State. Then Patrick Paul came in, offensive tackle. Again, him and Chop Robinson, I'm really interested in how they compare with each other. So Patrick Paul comes in from offensive tackle from Houston. Then Jaden Wright, running back. So again, another option on the running back side of things, the offensive side of the ball. And then Malik Washington, wide receiver. Again, another addition to the offensive side of the ball. Then you bring in OBJ. OBJ from the Ravens. He comes in as an addition. Again, he's going to be a good part. I'm interested to see how OBJ and Tua are going to link up together. But he, again, former Super Bowl champion, was with the Ravens last year. Comes to Miami this year. Let's see what happens. And then you got this. Let's talk about the schedule. The schedule, you got you got the first game of the season. They have a home game against the Jags. Then week 2, you have the Bills on the road. Tough game. You have the Bills. I don't know if it's a home or it's a home or it's a road game. I couldn't remember. When I was doing this, I didn't remember. But they have the Bills after that. So again, you got the Jags, and then you got the Bills. So again, you got a division game in week 2. Then you got Seattle, who have a new head coach, a new setup in Seattle. So let's see how that goes down in Seattle. Then you're at the Patriots. Then you got a division game against the Patriots. Then you have a bye week in week 6. Then you got the Rams. The Rams. Then you have the Packers in week 13 on the road. Then week 17, you've got the skid marks, the Browns. The skid marks, the Browns in week 17. Then you close off the season. Depends on where you're going to finish in the regular season. You're finishing off with the Jets, and you Jets on week 18 on the road. Now again, I look at the AFC East. The Patriots, they're in rebuild mode. You know, especially after that over 2 decades of Bill Belichick, they're in rebuild mode. Their focus this year is how to get the best out of Drake May and get him past 4,000 yards passing yards. The Jets, their goal is they have to make the playoffs this year. The Jets, they have to make sure that the Aaron Rodgers project is working. And then for the Bills, I mean, I look at the division. It's between the Dolphins and the Bills who's going to win the division, in my opinion. And I'm going to say that the Dolphins will win the AFC East, and then they'll get to like a division division game, maybe a championship game. Depends on how things work out in the playoffs. But again, the goal has to be championship round. At least the goal for the Dolphins has to be at least get to a championship round for the playoffs this year. I do see the Dolphins as contenders, as playoff contenders this year, but I don't see them winning it just yet. I don't see them winning a championship just yet. Still a couple of things that they need to address, but overall, yeah, I think probably the best that they can do is championship game this year.